Hi everyone, so happy November. Today I'm going to be sharing my October beauty favorites, so just everything that I've been loving this past month. So just to let you guys know what I did in October, I just was traveling a lot. I had a wedding and then I had two work trips. Yeah, 2 work trips. I traveled like basically every week. So it was very hectic, but apart from that, and I know I didn't really post a lot of videos this month, and I'm gonna try to be better about that and pre-film, and I feel like I've been saying that for a while, but I really want to get a lot of videos up for you guys, like, so hopefully I will probably be doing at least 2 a week. And I think I can commit to that. I don't see why not, but I know just sometimes it's hard to get the time for me to film. But anyways, apart from that, you know, when I travel, you know, it's hard to kind of decide which products I'm going to take on my trips with me. So I think that also gives me like a clear view of what my favorites are and what I'm truly using, as well as some rediscoveries and things where, you know, you kind of shop your own makeup stash and decide what you like. I have a lot of goodies, as per usual. My favorites videos are always like so long, but I have only 1 skincare item, and then the rest is all makeup, and then a few like just miscellaneous stuff at the end of the video I'm going to be talking about. So let's start with makeup first. So first of all, I want to talk about my favorite base that I've been using, and I actually don't think I've talked about this particular base on my channel. It is the Jouer Matte Moisture Tint. I know a lot of people obviously have talked about it, but I don't think I've mentioned it because actually when I first bought it, I don't think it really impressed me a lot, but the more that I used it, the more that I started liking it. I bought this back in like January or February, and I think the problem was I was applying it with like a regular foundation brush, and this just works well, I think, when used with more of like a kabuki style brush. Like I like to use the Real Techniques buffing brush, or you can use the Sephora mineral powder brush. Both of those would work really well with this foundation. Even though this is a tinted moisturizer, you can totally build up the coverage. So if you're looking for something really sheer and glowy, like this is not it. This, even though it doesn't make your skin dull, it really mattifies it. So if you're looking for a more illuminating product, this is definitely not going to be it. And it also, even with the first coat, it is a pretty medium coverage. It's not light coverage. So that's something to know about this. And I just really like it. I'm in the color Linen. What it really reminds me of is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, just a little bit, definitely a little bit less coverage, and the texture is a little bit easier to work with. It's just not as thick, but it's very similar, if that makes sense. I really like this, and honestly, what I love about it is just it's so easy to use every single morning. It does have an SPF of 15, so that's something that I like in my foundations that I wear. So honestly, I've been just traveling with this, and I bring my L'Oreal True Match sometimes in case I want like a more of a luminous look to my foundation. But I love this. I highly recommend it. I know Jouer is kind of hard to find, but if you're able to track it down or order it online and like just determine your color, it's really worth it. I love the Matte Moisture Tint. All right, I have another base product, and I don't think I've heard anyone talk about this. It is a product by IT Cosmetics. It's the Instant Eye Lift, and this is a really cool product, and I actually want to do a video demoing it because I think that it's just amazing. I think this product is targeted for women probably more like mature than me, like older. I like the woman in the picture of like this online is like probably like in her 50s or 60s, but honestly I looked at it and I was swatching it, and it has a part of the half of it is the Bye Bye Under Eye, which I've always wanted to try anyway, and then the other side is a brightener. So this is the Bye Bye Under Eye side, and I did get the medium color, neutral medium. Bye Bye Under Eye is a really creamy concealer, but it's so wonderful. It really instantly covers up your eye circles, but it's not, it kind of dries to a more of a matte look. So I don't know how, it's just a pretty magical product. I really have been enjoying it. The other side is more of a brightener, highlighter. It's more of a yellow toned highlight, which I've also been really liking because Honestly, I just travel with this. I don't have to worry about bringing separate concealers or like a separate highlighting pen and then one concealer for something else. I still do really like, obviously, my Clé de Peau in the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, but this is just a wonderful option, especially if you travel or are looking for something a little bit more compact. This is awesome because you just see this one product and you're good to go with concealer. Now, talking eyeshadow a little bit, I do have a product that I purchased early October, and it's been pretty talked about. It is one of the new Dior Quints, and this is in number 796 Cuir Cannage, and it is just breathtakingly beautiful. That is the palette right there, and you can see yourself. Hey! Here, let me show you guys, and I will close the mirror so that that won't bother you, because I know that bothers me. So there's the palette. And I've been using it literally every single day since I bought it. I can't put this down. It's just so beautiful. It's so blendable, so creamy. The colors are just so beautiful. Like, honestly, this one is stunning. The beautiful matte brown is the perfect crease shade. This one is really pretty. I feel like my lights are making them look a little bit brighter than they are, but that's it. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen it because a lot of people have gotten it, and I don't know, it's been like the it palette lately, which is funny. I don't know how, I feel like no Dior palette has ever really done that, but they're really nice, and I really have been using these non-stop. If you haven't at least gone to swatch it, you need to. It's just so pretty. And again, like I said about traveling, I've just been taking this, and you're good to go with eyeshadows. Honestly, you can create a lot of different looks. You can do a really neutral, or you can even do a really nice, beautiful smoky eye with it. I love it. You guys need to go look at that palette because it's just beautiful. I wanted to quickly mention another eyeshadow that I've been loving, and honestly, when I went to New York and Raleigh this past week, and I literally just took this for eyes. This is MAC's Woodwinked, and I was watching Flower Bomb, Natalie's, I guess her favorites, and she had mentioned this too, and it's so silly, or so funny that we were both talking about it, because this is literally the most beautiful shadow. It's just probably the most beautiful shadow I own. I will go ahead and swatch it because you guys need to see this beautifulness. And there it is. I really think that anyone could wear this shadow. I think it complements a lot of different eye colors, and I also find that, like, even today I literally have the Cuir Cannage brown matte shade in the crease, and then just Woodwinked on the eyes. And I think that just especially if you're doing something really fast or just want to do like an easy work look, that's all I use, and it really brings out my eyes, and I just find that it looks really pretty and natural, and not something that's gonna be like, whoa, that girl has a lot of eye makeup on or whatever. It's so pretty. It's so, like, it's goldeny. It has a beautiful sheen to it. It doesn't have glitter. It's definitely more of a sheen. It's just stunning, and if you don't have Woodwinked, you need to get it. So I have two blushes, and I don't know why it's been like the past month has been like a blush month. I did talk about Benefit Dallas because I did show this one in a haul. Love this. Love it, love it, love it. It is a dusty rose color that is just gorgeous on the skin. There's that, and I will swatch this so you guys can see. It's more of like a brownie. It looks more brown there, but on the skin, it's like, it's so hard. I feel like it's so hard to swatch a blush because it looks so different on a swatch than it does on your skin. So there's Dallas right there, if you can see it. Love that blush. It just warms up your skin so nicely. Today I have Warm Soul on, which I'm about to talk about, but they're very similar. Warm Soul is a little bit more radiant looking, and since it does have a little bit of glitter particles in there, whereas Benefit Dallas is more of a sheen to it. So there they are compared. I'm sure you guys have all heard about Warm Soul from MAC. It's a beautiful blush. I'm pretty sure it was, again, Flower Bomb talking about it. She's like so addicting, and she gives the best recommendations. So there's Warm Soul. It's just stunning. I have it on today. Now, if you have to ask me which one would I get, I can't choose. It's like Sophie's Choice. I can't. I love them both. I've been traveling with both of them because it's just one of those things that I'm like, I need both because I want one day and want the other the other. I think that Benefit's Dallas looks really pretty with the smoky eye. It is a little bit more intense than Warm Soul, a little bit more pigmented. So I think that this one is more suited for like a more nighttime look, which I've used Dallas a lot for the day too, but that's just kind of what if I would probably pair Dallas with like a smoky eye as opposed to Warm Soul. Warm Soul I think is just a beautiful everyday blush. Wear it to work, wear it to school, whatever. It's just stunning. I have two NARS lip products that I want to share. One is what I'm wearing on my lips right now. This is Jane, the NARS Audacious lipstick in Jane. It's just so beautiful. I'll swatch that for you guys. Oh, I just realized I didn't swatch Warm Soul, but I am wearing it, so hopefully that takes care of that. And I will swatch also this, which is NARS Dolce Vita lip gloss. This is a very Your Lips But Better kind of color. It's so stunning. I've been wearing this a lot. NARS has just been like knocking it out of the ballpark lately. Let me show you guys my swatches so you can see. And I will actually swatch Warm Soul for you so you guys have a better idea of what it looks like. Here are my swatches. This is where I swatch Warm Soul. Here is that beautiful Woodwinked MAC. This is the Benefit Dallas. This is Jane's lipstick, and I'm also wearing that right now. And then that is the Dolce Vita NARS lip gloss. Beautiful. These are the new reformulated lip glosses that NARS recently came out with. So I know that they used to like have like a stronger scent. They used to be kind of tacky. They're marvelous now. I really want to get the new one that came out with the like holiday collection. I think it's called Corsica. It looks really pretty too. Very similar to this, just a little bit, not as pink, it's a little bit more brown. And I will probably end up buying that, but it's just so pretty. The next thing is this Vichy Retinol HA Liftactiv. It's for the night. So I've been doing all this crazy research about skincare and what I need to be doing and what I should be, you know, what is the best stuff for anti-aging. Watching Brianna Stankto, something like that. I will link her channel down below, and I will actually link the video that I was watching. And then she like replied to me because I asked her a few questions about being in your like mid to late 20s and what she thinks like would be like the best thing to start with. And she said definitely a retinol, because I know obviously I'm not 30 or 40 and I don't need to be doing all the crazy stuff that people that at that age are doing, but I'm obsessed with skincare and I really want to prevent aging as much as I can. I know that seems kind of crazy, but like I just really don't want any wrinkles or looking old. I never go out in the sun. I never tan. Like that's just not something I do. And I just take really good care of my skin, and it's like definitely the most like precious thing to me. This is a retinol, and this is actually the retinol that my mom uses. It's over the counter, so it's obviously not as strong as a retinol that you can get from your dermatologist. What I've read is to just start with an over-the-counter retinol and then see how your skin reacts to it, and then maybe see like 6 months or maybe a little bit more how your skin is reacting to it, and then you'll be able to see if you really want to go to like a dermatologist and get the stronger version of the Retin A. So again, this is by Vichy, and it is strong, I'm not gonna lie. It's not super intense, but you will feel a little bit of a stinging, especially if you have never used retinol before. I have used a Dr. Brandt retinol before, and I like this one better because this is very moisturizing. It's not super expensive. I really didn't want to like completely splurge on one. I know Kate Somerville has a really nice one, and I was thinking about getting that one, but this one had really good reviews, and my mom also uses it, so she was like, you need to just at least try this. My mom was like, you don't need that, like you're not old enough, but I'm crazy and I wanted it. Honestly, I can tell a big difference in my skin. I feel like, you know, this is supposed to really resurface your skin and plump up your skin, fill in fine lines, and promote the collagen to reproduce in your skin. So I know that those are kind of things where you're like, what does that mean? But honestly, I think that this is a great product if you want to just try out retinol and see how it is. I know I was kind of confused of why it had like a tip, but you press down and you go up there, and it's literally just like a cream. It's just like a very like thick moisturizer that you would use, and I really, really like it. I've only been using it about 3 or 4 times a week. I haven't used it every night. The other nights I'll use like an oil, or I'll use the Origins Drink Up Intensive Mask, which I really like, just kind of depending on how I feel my skin that day. That was all of my makeup products. Now I have a few other things I want to talk to you guys about. This candle is like out of this world amazing. It is by Bath & Body Works or White Barn or whatever they're called. Smoked Berry and Incense. That's what that looks like. This was really funny because my sister like texted me one day and she was like, I just bought us the best wallflowers ever. And I was like, what scent is that? And she said that smoked berries and incense. And I was like, do they have a candle? And she was like, no, they don't. And I was like, when I came into my apartment, because I think I was gone that week or something, I told my sister, I was like, Natalie, our apartment smells amazing. This is my favorite wallflower we've ever bought. But she said, she was like, I'm really sad because they don't have the candle. And we love candles. We always have candles lit. And I walked into Bath & Body Works when I was in Atlanta, and they had this, and it was 2 for $22, and I was like, I had an extra 25% off coupon. I was so happy. I bought 3 of them, oops, but it's just amazing. This one I've been lighting in my room, and it's really not that, I've only lit it like twice. We have one burning right now actually in my kitchen, and it just smells so good. It reminds me a lot of vanilla cedar wood that was out last year that they did not bring out this time around. So the back of this says, relax with a mysteriously beautiful blend of cedarwood incense, that's why it reminds me of that, smoked red berries, and a hint of Madagascar vanilla beans. So it's very similar, you know, it has the vanilla and the cedarwood. That's probably why it smells of like that vanilla cedarwood candle. It may be the same candle, now thinking about it. But I really like it. I stocked up on all the wallflowers I could. The last thing I want to mention is my new favorite album, and it is Taylor Swift's 1989. Oh my gosh, I've been playing that on repeat ever since I downloaded it on last Monday, I guess. Yeah. I already know like all the songs, and I actually got like the deluxe version where I have like, I don't know, like 3 or 4 songs that are like so amazing. And if you haven't heard it, even if you're not a typical Taylor Swift fan, I think you would like it. It's totally different from anything she's ever done. I mean, I know I personally love country music, and I've been a Taylor Swift fan ever since she came out with her first original CD with Teardrops on My Guitar and everything. Like, I just love that album, love Fearless, love Speak Now. Red, I was kind of like, what are you doing there? You know, not that I didn't like the album or enjoy it, but it was just kind of like a weird transition, I think. And this, she just like blew it out of the water. It's just the best album I've heard in years. My favorites are Blank Space, Style. I think Wildest Dreams is my favorite song. Pretty sure that it is. I also really like Wonderland, which is one of the deluxe ones, and New Romance, which is another deluxe, and This Love, and Clean. Let me know if you guys like the new Taylor Swift album and what songs you guys like. I don't know, I just feel like that would be kind of fun to know. And yeah, so also, I know I mentioned it in my last video, but let me know if you have any other requests of videos I would like to do. I know I've been trying to want to do vlogs, and I was thinking I might do Vlogmas, and by that I mean obviously not vlog every day because ain't nobody got time for that. I have a full-time job, but I think that if I could do like maybe like a week, like Vlogmas week 1, Vlogmas week 2, Vlogmas week 3, because I am going to Disney World for Christmas, so I think that that would be really fun to share with you guys, and you guys seem to enjoy my Europe vlogs, so I think that I might do something like that. If you guys are interested, let me know. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.